Nestled on the banks of the Hudson River, Mikey Stadium. It will play host to some of the nation's finest today and another thrilling edition. And the Titans will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Cadets offense will get the ball first. Wide receiver comes in motion. Taylor wants to throw. Fires to the right. Finds his man open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Handoff to the lone back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Black Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Algier. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. He'll ride his man on the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Goes to the option. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? The Black Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll run the option. Now the toss. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Black Knights are threatening on 1st and goal. On the move. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Army!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown there.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Titans offense will get the ball for the first time. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field. And that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back. And I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. And you can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances. When there's a 3rd down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him, that's the play you need your receiver to win. And whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
The Titans will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. Right down the middle. That's reeled in. It's Smallwood. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Titans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, you have to love getting to the quarterback early in this football game. Your first drive, how about your offense? They already took care of business, put up points for you. Now you're getting to the quarterback, getting sacks. Great start for this squad.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Titans will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's when the offense will set up shop. He'll pull it on the read. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Black Knights have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll send the back in motion, trying to turn the corner on the right. Across the 45. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Black Knights moving quickly to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum. And what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
The Black Knights are on the move, trying to cap this drive with the pass. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And the Black Knights trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Taylor wants to throw it. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Smallwood. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Now on first down from the 28. The run from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the tight end. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. The Titans decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The read option right to start this drive.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Complete out of the backfield. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They punt it away on 4th down. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. Oh, they're after him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. Tackled there by the defense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Titans will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Keith. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. On the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Black Knights come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Taylor wants to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Navy is just getting blown off the field today. It's like they haven't even been competitive. How'd you like to be the network censor on the coaches show this week? They're trailing by 17 to UTSA. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to fire on second down. Rushes on him. Bought a little time, lets it go. A strike downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Titans come to the line in the hurry-up. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now, let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Beebe. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Unloads it left. Looking to get it in. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They want to throw it. Touchdown, Titans. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Black Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking down the middle. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Kick is in the air. Pulls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's when the offense will set up shop. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the big fella. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in West Point for an entertaining first half than you? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Quick release by the QB. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He'll do it himself. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to pass, it's Beebe. Bringing the heat. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
The Titans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. He's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Got it behind the line. It's Smallwood. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Punt is in the air. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Gets the back moving. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a crease. It's Key. Across the 45. At the 45 on its way. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Black Knights in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Slithers into space. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The option look. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Taylor wants to throw it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And now this offense will take the field again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. The Titans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Firing to the right, complete. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the 1st down at the 30.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. That's a 1st down for the
Quarterback
offense.
on the keeper. Got the 1st down, looking for more. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Beebe. Tight end finds a soft spot. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smallwood. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Gives it on the option. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Titans.
Touchdown Titans.
Well, Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Navy is getting handled right now, and for this to be happening to this program in front of these fans, it's almost inexplicable. They're trailing by 24 to UTSA.
Going to the running game.
Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Taylor wants to throw. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Gibbs. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Black Knights send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And it was the defense that got this started, right? They were the ones who got the stop, forced a punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win.
Breaks into the open. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to go up top on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. The sure hands, it's Smallwood. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Taylor wants to throw it. He's got the back in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Looks it in at the 40. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He'll start this drive firing. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
And the Titans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Makes the grab down the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Now facing a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the catch. It's Smallwood. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The Titans will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. On the move at the 30. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Black Knights want to pick up the tempo.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finding an escape route. Gives him the big stiff arm. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Touchdown, Army! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Quarterback will keep it. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now this offense is back on the field. To the air, it's Beebe. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He'll pull it down and run.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Titans will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his back in the middle.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted deep in his own end. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Black Knights! How about this defense taking one back to the house? That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. He looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Beebe. Under fire. Here's a throw downfield late. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Titans headed quickly to the line.
That's a first down for the offense.
And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.